Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm very excited that you're here today. Today's video is going to be my 2022 wish list. It may seem counterintuitive to talk about a wish list after having published a video talking about a 2022 low buy. Actually, it is very much in line with that low buy. One of the principles to having a low buy is to ensure that you are being very, very intentional about how you're spending your money. And what is the best way to do that? Well, you make a list. At least I do. I pull together a list of things and brands that I want to look at in the next year so that way I spend my money, my actual low buy budget, with intention, and I spend it as wisely as I possibly can. I will have a video, by the way, talking about how to create a good wish list. So do make sure that you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss that here on the channel. I recently cleared my closet. I recently set up a low buy. I will have that video linked for you right here so that you can go and check it out after you're done with this video so that you have a full understanding of my why behind doing a low buy and some of the rules that I have set up. I have set myself a budget of $200 a month to spend on garments and accessories as I see fit. And that $200 can accumulate. So I can save it month over month if I want to get something that's a little bit higher ticket. So the first thing that I feel is a gap in my wardrobe is a pair of loafers. I've got sneakers and I've got loafer mules, but I don't have an actual bona fide pair of loafers. I will likely start out with something inexpensive, something maybe around the $100 range. I'm looking at the Franco Sarto. I can't remember the actual name of the loafer, but I will have it pictured here. I really, really like it because it's got a little bit of a thicker sole, but not overly chunky. If I like the way the loafers look on me, then I will likely graduate to a Gucci loafer because I think the Gucci loafers are actually, they strike the perfect balance. But I want to be certain that that is really something that I want to invest in even further, and with a higher ticket item that I know is made of really great quality, is incredibly classic, and will last for the ages. That is my approach to loafers right now. By the way, I guess this is a perfect opportunity for me to introduce myself. My name is Oralia. I am a personal stylist, and the content that I provide here on YouTube is all around style and fashion for the plus size woman, more specifically the petite plus size woman. I am 5 feet tall myself, so I fully understand the trials and tribulations of trying to find clothing and style that suits your body type. I post twice a week on Wednesdays and Fridays, so make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss anything here on my channel. The next two gaps that I have in my closet are in the coat realm. And the first one is a structured black wool coat. I don't have a black wool coat. I would really like to have one. I really like how smart they look. They're very, very sharp. And every woman needs, I think, a nice long black coat in their wardrobe. So I am in the market for something like that. I haven't really found one that I like that I think will fit me. And with a coat, I think it's important that you size up at least one size because that way you can wear bulkier knits underneath it and it's not going to be restrictive. And so I'm still looking around and trying to find the perfect black wool coat. Same holds true for the camel coat. Now, I do have a camel coat right now, but it's very, very long. It's possible that I might already have this in my wardrobe if I can bring up the hem of the coat because it really hits me at my ankles and I would like to have something not quite as long. So I either will get that one altered or will just buy a replacement. The next thing is more of a desire, I think, than anything, and that is a Poland bag. This one might fall onto the when I go to Europe list. I'm really thinking about getting a Poland bag, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to wait until I'm in Europe and I can get it duty free. Poland is a French bag maker, and what I like about their bags is that they are very clean, very streamlined, and they've got a lot of different colors of the same styles of bags across their product line. I really, really love the fact that they are very geometric in shape, or they've just got a really, really interesting shape. And the Poland bag that I want is the one that is a little bit more structured, because that's more my vibe. I much prefer something with angular lines, unless it is the rounded half moon style that they have. They are a mid-range bag that really just speaks to me. I want to also invest in some trousers. I do have a couple pair that I got from Walmart last year. They're doing okay, but I know that they're not going to last longer than another few seasons before I'm going to have to replace them. And so I want to go preemptive and just get some trousers. That way I've got something that's more of a straight leg that looks a little bit more tailored, a little bit more crisp, I think, than a wide leg pant. Don't get me wrong, I love wide leg pants, and I'll talk about them here in just a second. But I really do want to invest in a couple of pair of trousers in some neutral colors. Definitely black for sure. And I haven't decided if I want to get maybe gray or navy trousers, because I don't have trousers in those colors in my wardrobe right now. And so I may target gray or navy, or possibly brown. I have a very complete set of blazers. However, I am lacking navy blue. And so I am on the hunt for a really nice navy blue blazer. Thrifted or not, I don't know. Whenever I find the right blazer, that's gonna be it. Definitely am targeting getting some sort of a navy blue blazer into my wardrobe, because I feel like I want to have more of that color in the mix, so that I have, just another option available to me. I need a linen shirt, I think. Living in the Pacific Northwest, I've completely forgotten about and completely underestimated how fantastic linen actually is. And during the summer months, it will work beautifully, especially because I don't have air conditioning. So having something like linen is going to be very, very helpful in a house that doesn't have air conditioning. Once the weather warms up a bit and they become a little bit more available, that is definitely something that is on my list of things that I might want to look at. By the way, let me go ahead and add this disclaimer in right here. And that is that this wish list isn't a checklist. It is a wish list. Some of these things I will likely get. Some of these things I may never get. But these are things that I want, that I've got in my sights, and that I'm kind of looking for if it happens to come across. One of the gaps that I have in my closet, even though I am wearing a cashmere shirt right now, it is a t-shirt sweater type thing that I got from J. Crew. I want to get a cashmere sweater, preferably in a V-neck, but with long sleeves. So I've got a company in my sights that I want to start looking at for cashmere, and that is Nadam. I've got one of their cashmere silk skirts, their summer weight cashmere, and it is like the softest cashmere ever. And so they are likely going to be the place where I invest in a cashmere sweater, because I do have one of their pieces. I really like it. It's such beautiful quality. It's so soft and amazing that I think they're 100% cashmere will be just fine. I've got two luxury items that I am interested in. These are the moonshots. These are the things that, I have on my list that maybe I'll get someday, maybe I won't, I don't know, but they're on there in an effort to manifest them. The first one is I would love to have a Bulgari handbag. Bulgari handbags, I think, are some of the more underrated luxury handbags that are out there, especially with places like Chanel and Louis Vuitton and all of those guys that are raising their prices incredibly. It just blows my mind that we've got these price increases with the luxury brands. And so that means that I need to find alternative luxury brands, or that we should find alternative luxury brands. And Bulgari is one of those. The other moonshot that I have is a designer belt. And I haven't settled on whether I want a Valentino Garavani designer belt, a Christian Dior designer belt, or an Hermes belt. Now, the sad thing is that none of these companies, I don't think, offer belts in plus sizes. They may in their boutiques. It's definitely something that I want to investigate a little more. But again, these are those moonshots. And the Christian Dior belt, by the way, is likely one of those for Europe kind of list items. The next category that I have are replacements. So there are certain things in my wardrobe I know I'm going to have to replace here pretty soon, and at top of mind are my wide leg pants. I've got a pair of black and a pair of white pin tuck wide leg pants that I got from Eloquii, and I am in the market for a new pair because they are starting to show their age and they're starting to show a lot of wear and tear. I got those Eloquii pants I think in December of 2020. I would like to get a pair of each color that will last a little longer. Now, in all fairness, I wore those pants a lot, at least once a week from the date that I got them and had them altered, at least once a week. But I do want to see if I can find something in a better fabric that won't show as much age, and if I can get a few more pair of wide leg pants, like maybe in navy or gray or brown. That way I can kind of rotate them all, because all I had was black and white last year, and so that's kind of why I wore them out. But if I have more of an arsenal of wide leg pants, then I think then I will be in much better shape and I won't wear those pants out quite as quickly. But wide leg trousers in black and white for sure are on the list of replacements. I do have jewelry as a general category in this wish list as something to be replaced. I've got a lot of costume jewelry right now that I want to replace with real or semi-fine jewelry. And so I see that I need a chunky chain, a chunky necklace. I do have one from the Express that I wore to pieces and it's starting to show its age. So I need to get my hands on some sort of a chunky chain, whether that's going to be a serpentine chain or a paperclip chain, a chunky paperclip type chain. I don't know yet. I need to see what's out there. I need to see what strikes my fancy. I also would like to get myself a chunky or larger pair of hoop earrings in like real gold or semi-fine gold or semi-fine like vermeil. So I'm in the market to replace some of my key jewelry pieces in my current collection that right now are costume, that I want to get in something that's a little bit higher quality. So that's on the list of replacements. The next category that I have here are just around brands that I would like to try. All of these brands that I'm going to be talking about are places where I'm going to look for these gaps, desires, and replacements. The first of which is Karen Millen, or more specifically Karen Millen Curve. I didn't realize that Karen Millen carried plus size or extended sizing, and so I am very, very interested in seeing what that is all about. I love Karen Millen's clothes. I think that they're really, really beautiful, very classic. Even though they are a bit more expensive, I think that they're definitely a brand that's worth looking into. The other is Aritzia. I do have some Aritzia, and so far I am incredibly happy with what I have. I am very much looking forward to continuing to explore that brand. Aritzia is a Canadian brand that they're a really good, I think, good quality brand. And now that they are branching into extended sizing, I am eager to see what they have to offer. The other brand that I have wanted to try for quite some time and just haven't is Veronica Beard. She makes fantastic blazers. So she does skirts and pants as well, and tops and things. I think that there's a lot there on the curve side of things. So I'm eager and excited to explore her brand as well. The other brand that I am interested in trying is a jewelry brand, and that is Mejuri. Mejuri has a lot of really, really beautiful pieces, both vermeil and in real metals and with real diamonds. They are ethically sourced. They are sustainably made. I don't have any pieces from Mejuri, so they're one brand that I am going to be looking into as far as some of the replacements that I have in my list here for jewelry. Let me know in the comments down below, do you have a wish list for 2022? What are some of the things that you're looking at getting for your wardrobe this year in order to have a more sustainable and intentional wardrobe? I think that's all that I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video and if you found it helpful, make sure to give me a thumbs up, because that really helps to push my channel out into the YouTube algorithm so that more women like you can find me and I can help them achieve their best selves through style. Thank you as always for watching. I truly appreciate it. Remember to live your life filled with confidence, grace, and style. I'll see you in my next upload. Bye.